Warsaw, East Noble. East Noble had an interesting, Coach Amstutz called me out on Twitter last week because I picked Hammond Morton to come out victorious. It was a long trip right at the beginning of the season. You got a sophomore quarterback. They're a good program. They were returning a 600-yard rusher. I was wrong.
They're going to be burning Glen
wrong.
Marini in effigy in Kendallville this week.
I understand that. But we'll be up there for the Warsaw East Noble game, so let our camera guy
be nice to the camera
tape
guy.
it in peace. It should be an interesting ball game. Warsaw ran the ball really well against Columbia City, although we don't know what Columbia City has this year.
Yeah.
But how do you see this game playing out? Because these are some teams that historically pretty good football teams.
Yeah, Warsaw looked pretty solid last week, and that went over Columbia City. And East Noble looks pretty solid too. You know, Andy McCormick gets about 3/4 of the snaps. You know, we knew Coach was kind of balanced that. He said we're not a 2-quarterback system, but we also like to kind of alternate that because McCormick is still a sophomore. But threw for a couple touchdowns, ran for another touchdown. I mean, that kid's a real deal, and I know Coach Amstutz kind of really doesn't want to throw him completely in the fire, but when you have a talent like that, I think you're going to take the reins off a little bit, and I think we saw that on Saturday night. That's a solid win because a lot of people around here don't know a lot about Hammond Morton, but that's a solid football program that they went up there and beat, and they were down early. They came back to win that game, so real character building for East Noble the whole weekend. You know, they go practice in Notre Dame, and they practice in the morning, on Saturday morning, and then go play that game at night. So real character-building weekend for East Noble. And we see when they come home what they can do.
Just looking at the numbers, the thing that stuck out to me was East Noble's defense. We've been talking about their offense, but the defense made plays. Dylan Hunley a couple picks.
Yeah, that was kind of the question with East Noble because they were losing so much to graduation, guys like Keaton Osborne and Ben Deo and guys like that. And for them to come out and perform so well on Saturday, I think answered a lot of questions, at least for a week. You kind of expected East Noble to be able to replace talent with talent, you know, just the way their program has been built. But at the same time, it's a little bit of an uncertainty. But to see them go out Saturday night and perform well, I think that bodes well for the Knights going forward.
All right. Anything else you're looking forward to about week 2? Because like you mentioned, there are teams like Garrett out there that played well in week 1. We still not 100% sure what we got on our hands.
Yeah, you know, even Carroll, because, you know, as good. I think Northrop, you saw Northrop Friday. I think they're improving as a program.
They've got guys that can make plays.
Yeah.
They just don't have a lot of them, and they made some turnovers and penalties early.
Which turnovers killed them last year.
Oh, my gosh,
too, you know?
I mean, Ash Snyder, they've got a number of guys that can make plays. They don't have the depth, and, you know, early turnovers are going to kill them.
But I think the bottom of the sack last year was a lot lower than it's going to be this year. I do think Northrop and South are going to be down there, but I think they're rising programs. They're better programs under Coach Dorfler and Norfleet. So I think we got to wait till at least week 3 to know about Carroll. And that's just some of the other teams. We're going to find out more. And I think the most frustrating thing for me is to have another week with football on Friday and then no football Saturday, Sunday. It's very frustrating.
Withdrawal.
It is, seriously. You get in the mood on Friday and you're ready, and then Saturday there's nothing on. I know you want to watch Cardinals Cubs at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess.
You want to watch MAC football on ESPN3 at 8 o'clock in the morning is what you want.
Right.
They got to give it to you, though. We still got a little while. It's September 5th before all that magic starts. But anyway, we'll be wrapping it up. Maybe we'll know more by week 3. I hope we do.
At least we'll pretend we do.
That's what we do here on Inside the Zone. He's Justin. I'm Glenn. We'll see you next week as we talk high school football.